Long time no see, guys. I am doing voiceover mostly today because I don't want to make subtitles. I'm too tired. I'm too lazy. Blah blah blah. So today that day I went on a date, and it was kind of nice. I went out with my school classmate. There we go, classmate. And he asked me out and was like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" And I only said yes because he said hang out. If he told me from the jump that it was going to be considered a date, then yeah. But because I've been on dates with my friends from work, so I wouldn't consider. I honestly thought, oh, hang out would be hang out, not hang out turned into date. But I mean, I still wanted to go out once he said date, so there I am. I didn't wear anything too heavy, just something slight. Nice button down. Actually, this was after work, but a nice button down with some jeans. Changed the shoes to thigh-high boots with some, throw in some pearls, fancy or whatever. Not too much. It was a casual date, but still, dress up. The dating experience was nice for my first time in person because I've only done online dates, like long distance, but this is my first in-person date, and it was a nice experience. I would definitely do it again, not with the same person though, because that person wasn't my style of person. So I ordered like a seltzer and he ordered some Chardonnay or whatever, and so I asked him about drinking, and he was like, "Oh, but I don't drink this much, da 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 da." And I'm like, "But sir, you're drinking at a casual date, so you obviously do." And he's like, "Well, yeah, me and my friends do this and that and the other." I'm like, "Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it, own up to it or whatever. I'm not judging you. I was just asking what's your favorite drink, trying to make conversation." Stuff like him telling me not to judge him for habits that he makes that he thinks are bad, which technically they are if you do too much of it, was very annoying. What? In my English course at college, we have an essay coming up that is based on an image, and my image happened to be at the Met Museum, so I went on a scavenger hunt. I did arrive late because I was coming out from work, and it closed at 5, and I got there at 3:50 or whatever, so I, just rushed through a little bit to see my image and get the picture. If I got the picture with the image, then send it to my professor, then I could get extra credit, which I did, and I am. I was so confused on where to start because this map was so huge, but I just chose the 19th and early 20th century because that was the European area, and I figured Claude Monet, my artist, was there, which that's his image right there. That's my image, actually. And yeah, I found him real quick, so I had time to go and look at other areas. Although Mr. Monet's portraits were good, I found, I think, what was his name again? Poussier or something like that, or something. I like this one better. I like these better by this artist. Dang it, I forgot his name. But yeah, they were more detailed. You could, even standing from afar, you could see all the details and make out the image more clearly than you could with Monet. I think I'm going to do this again because I actually really enjoy going to the museum, and it was such a nice vibe, such a nice, cool environment to be in. as expected, you see sculptures like this and you could tell that they were handmade and, you know, not made by a machine or something. But this one here, it looked like the most modern kind of vase, and I don't know, it just stood out to me because, you know, how well done it was. I noticed that in the Asian division, they were missing a lot more hands, so much more than in the New Age division. Some of the noses were disfigured, and that was mostly on the kind of ambiguous persons. Like, if they could have been, maybe they would have been or could have been African descent. And I wanted to know if there was something historical about that, but I do know that I remember hearing about noses being disfigured specifically in African, or technically Egyptian, specifically Egyptian histories and statues and photos and books and blase blase. I saw a whole bunch of figures and paintings that reminded me of Joseph and the coat of many colors. And so I was thinking, oh, that's Joseph right there, or oh, that's Moses on the boat. Or I was like, oh, that's Potiphar's wife, that's Skank. Or I was like, oh, that's Pharaoh over there. I was rushing through to get more footage and stuff and look at more stuff at the African division because I was late. One, I did come late too, but I did find this interesting to find a very detailed and photo or picture of somebody on the mummy. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. I'm glad I saw that actually. I ended the trip off with the hot dog. It was actually my first time having a New York or a hot dog on the streets of New York. It was pretty classic, pretty touristy kind of feel. Made the experience that much better.